Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to another episode of our Najd playthrough in Europa Universalis 4, and I really should, it's not the first patch of this expansion anymore, because as of recording today, I think at least it's today, the 1.24, I believe, which is the first sort of patch of this expansion, has been released. I haven't actually looked at what the features of it are. I should probably do that at some point. But I think from the title is the Japan update, so I'm guessing it has nothing to do with Najd, at very least, apart from maybe some hotfixes. So hopefully, the save was technically incompatible, but by reloading it and then resaving it, it seems to be working fine. But we'll see. It should be okay, though. Anywho. So, where were we? I haven't done any... Oh, that's nice. Haven't Regency Council and Missionary Strength versus Heretics. That seems good. So, I will take that. So, as of the end of the last episode, obviously we annexed Mashasha, I think it was. And so, So, actually, we haven't got any truces with anyone at this point. And we've got plenty of claims, so we can go to war with... loads of people, essentially. Oman have got a... Technically, we could go to war with Oman. That would be quite good. 200% prestige, 100% cost. So yeah, we would probably want to do the cleansing of heresy. Because that would give us less aggressive expansion. The issue we have... of course, is that we don't have any troops down here, so we need to walk our troops through here. At the moment, however, we need to deal with... Oh, I thought we were losing more money than that. Okay, turns out we're not really losing all that much money at all. What are we doing? Are we getting claims on Mamluks land? So we need 35 for our next claim. Because as I recall, we got some claims and some expired. This one, I believe, was from a... mission. Yeah, it was from this mission actually. Let's get that back. So what I want to do is declare war on the Mamluks. Only problem is they, Yemen. What's Yemen's army like? I wonder. Armies. Rivals. Yemen. They've got a force limit of 18, so same as me. Oh, that's nice. New Madrasa. So I think maybe Amman... what are we at the moment? Sure, let's go towards legalism. Get more money. We have to figure out why we are... still losing money. I imagine it's because of autonomy. We'll have a look at briefly. Let us... I don't think we need these cogs, so I'm going to disband those. For the moment. Trade steering plus 10%. That is good. Why? Oh, okay. So we've got a bunch of places to convert as well. So that is also going to be reducing our income. Al-Qaeda. Where is Al-Qaeda? It's none of those. It's none of those. It's none of those. Where even is that? Oh, it might be down here. It is, indeed. What is this looking like? It's looking like a place that's probably best for the Ulema. So let's give it to them. I don't really mind that, personally. I would probably have to give them land anyway. And actually, that worked out in our favour. Because reducing autonomy is actually getting us quite a bit of money back. And converting will get us even more money back. But, of course... we have to maintain these missionaries. Yeah. So. Oh, what's this? Monthly autonomy change for 10 loyalty. I don't want to lose stability. So I'll just accept the autonomy change, unfortunately. How are we going to deal with this then? I think... Yemen. Is there anything I could do to you? Support rebels. You don't have any rebels, really. What about the Mamluks? Is there anything I can... I haven't really got enough to do anything to the Mamluks. I'd really like to Go to war with them. The Ottomans would join if I gave them land, if I promised them land. But, I mean, realistically, if the Ottomans want this land, they're going to take this land. So, by me, there's not really much point in me going, oh, no, I don't want you to take that land. Because if I ended up, hypothetically, if I came up here, took all this land, the Ottomans would be like, nope, I'm just going to bulldoze through you. Because at that point, we would not be strong enough to actually combat them at all. Oh, that's one thing we're not doing. Okay, the Ottomans have got a claim on all of this. I'm not sure how they've managed that. They must have the option to have a claim from a claim, maybe? Have the Ottomans said they really want that? They have said they really want that. So I'm gonna say I want all this. I'm just gonna say I want all of that. Because I do. It's true. What have the Ottomans said they want? Up to there. And if I say I want that as well, will the Ottomans, if I say I want it now, will the Ottomans mind so much? By me wanting it might make them less likely to set it as a desired province. I won't call them into a war yet anyway. Just because they're already off fighting a war, so that would be quite bad form. That would come back and bite me in the butt. We are losing claims, so we will start getting those back again. It has really been that long. Move towards legalism. Yes, please. Right, so it looks like we're going to war with the Mamluks and QQ anyway. I think, who do I go for first? Oh, at least he's not. At least he's actually got a point in the two main bits I wanted him to have it in, which is fire and shock. And he's got a siege point, so I mean, he's not terrible. I'm going to come down here and try and deal with QQ. Oh. I have to make sure I tell you... Oh no, they're already set to go home. That is good stuff. There we go. So we've wiped out you. Let's go and capture both of QQ's provinces. And once that's all done, we'll turn our attention down to the Mamluks land. Right, what ability can we purchase? Okay, this is the first, actually, from this era, isn't it? Religion enforced? No, that's irrelevant to us, I think. Blockade impact. War score cost versus other religions. That might not be too bad, actually. Oh, actually, no, we did. We got institution spread into true faith provinces. So ship trade power propagation might actually be quite good. So we're going to go with that. Unfortunately, we are losing money. However, what actually is this war? Ottoman conquest of Sinjar. Okay, so there you go, Ottoblobs. You can have that. So I'm gonna run down here and try and get. Oh, you little what's it? Let's try and go back and get this last province of theirs so they're not producing loads of like one stacks all over the place. We're going to try and get Jabal Shamar and some of these. Oh, you've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding. That was a really fast war. QQ will cede Sinjar to the Ottomans. Mamluks will cede Rabah to the Ottomans. So I actually got absolutely nothing out of that, which is less than ideal, I have to say. I mean, maybe it forces me to turn my attention to Amman, now that I've got essentially nothing else to do. Okay. Gotta rethink. How are we doing with ideas? We got Diplo and military currently. So we are more than okay to go after and get this next admin tech. I think it is not such a bad thing to go to war with the the Omanis, rather. They are allied with those guys. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. How many troops have the has Oman got? Sorry, 14 force limit. I think what I want to do is I'll do this. Let me help out Hormuz. There you go. I think what I want to do is... They haven't just gone to war, have they? No, good. I'm going to declare war. Call in Hormuz. I'm not going to give him any land. No. Declaring war, move us towards legalism. Yeah, that's fine. Ticking war score. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna set that as my war goal. And what I principally wanted to do, lose Diplo power, is grab these two provinces. Because if I can grab these two provinces, that stops... Come on, get them. Oh, you little buggers. That stops Hormuz from getting these provinces. Like, my worry was that Hormuz were going to try and get more land for themselves, basically. Fortunately, that doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Move towards mysticism. Sure, we're at the max end of legalism now, so we sort of have to go back in that other direction. That is not an ideal event. Religious scholars disagree. That is never good. This war should be relatively okay. I'm just going to make sure I have Makuria. Yes, you can have access through me any day of the week. Okay, so Oman have managed to bring their army around. I'm going to say friendlies can attach. Let's go and take care of... we need to try and get their army. Quarantine the port and let them die, unfortunately. Cool, so we managed to corner their army. And they're probably going to run back down here. They are. As sort of expected, to be honest. Yes, so we got a stack wipe, which is fabulous. I'm quite amazed, actually. I would have expected to have a bunch of loans by this point. Oh, I suppose we're only losing 0.34. Right, let's get caravan power done. So that gives us an extra merchant. Let's go sort him out quickly before we forget. So we've got transferring trade, transferring trade, transferring trade. I suppose we should have you transferring trade as well, shouldn't we? Awesome. And then our next military power comes up. Land maintenance modifier. That was actually the important one. Because technically we just got minus 20%. Because we got minus 10% from there and then minus 10% from there. And that has increased our income by a whole ducat. Which is lovely. Certainly nothing to turn your nose up at. When we don't actually earn that much anyway. So any increase is a nice increase as far as I'm concerned. I'm just trying to bleed them of their manpower, to be honest. Let's go and catch this little annoying little stack. Eventually, they won't be able to actually... Ooh, gain manpower. Very nice. Where are you going, Zufra? Okay. Eventually, they won't actually be able to reinforce, but for the moment, they are more than capable. They'll run out of manpower eventually. It's just taking its time. Yep. Sorry, I clicked through that quite fast. I'm just going to siege this down. I don't really care about their little army going around. Gain corruption, I think. We can pay off corruption, whereas trade efficiency, we'll have to deal with that for a while. What's our inflation at currently? 15%. So normally, to reduce inflation, we would pay how much? I always forget what screen it's on. 75 to reduce it by 2. Why the hell would I pay 100 to reduce it by 2? So I'm just going to gain the autonomy. Gain 3 army professionalism. That is welcome. Eventually, when I actually get some money back... God, we got the same thing again. The same 2 events in a row. It's crazy. Eventually, what I would hope to do is, once we finish this war and maybe taken a few more provinces, because I'm going to try and take as much as I can, basically. Might even... Ooh, I could even fully... well, no, I could either fully annex them, or I could actually realistically vassalize them. That might be quite good. I'm going to let them go. I was thinking of... local construction cost, state maintenance reduction. That's good. Move towards... I don't want +6 unrest, so I'm just going to move back towards mysticism. Even though we are now losing some money. It's not enough to be of a concern, especially once we get out of this war and stuff like that. We've got both of their forts. See, this is what I was afraid of. Would be them... bloody Hormas occupying and then not giving me the land. This is actually the war goal, and they're still not giving it to me. So... Ooh, Medri Bahri. Yes, you can go to war with Yemen and Mamluks. So we've got all their stuff, basically. Oh, there's rebels. That's actually quite... Oh, I wonder if we can play this to our advantage. I want you to go and take that, please. No, you're going the wrong way. I don't want you to take the province I had. Okay, so I'm thinking at this point we'll probably end up vassalizing them. Use caution, please. Right, I guess I sort of have to... Ah, that's not ideal. I can't force vassalize them. I'm literally going to have to wait until Horma's pieces out, aren't I? Or they transfer it to me. Somebody stop them from taking my capital. That is ridiculous. Right, so now, theoretically, they should not be able to produce any more troops, which means this should all be over with. Right, we got our capital back. Let's peace out. Oh, the other guy didn't even join. Oh, this is really annoying, because until Horma's peace out, I'm literally going to have to wait in this war until Horma's peace out now. Which is really annoying. So let's reduce our army maintenance all the way. Otherwise we're going to lose a bunch of money. And we just wait at this point, unfortunately. They're going to peace out eventually. They'll probably accept a white peace or something. Because that is the war goal. I would very much like it for myself. Do any of those, just out of curiosity, do any of those provinces produce gold? No, they do not. No, none of these provinces produce gold on this peninsula. Oh, well, that's fine. So I got a stupid call for peace, which is infinitely frustrating. Because, of course, I can actually end the war and get the thing I want to get because of bloody Hormus. Yeah, it'll become part of Hormuz. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. And I can't even make it be a Najd vassal. That is a pain. I wonder whether they would... No, there's no way they would be a vassal. Hormuz, that is. I don't know how to get around this other than literally just waiting. But this is pushing up on war exhaustion, which is really a bit of a pain, to be honest. Okay. I don't know what to do. Yep, sure, we'll just keep getting the next one. What are they actually offering? Yeah, I don't want them to give cores to Hormuz. I want you to give all your land to me, please. Right, I need to put my army maintenance up to deal with all these rebels. Unfortunately. What do I want? Yearly manpower production, trade efficiency. Sure. Let's wait until we're back at full what's it called? Morale. Let's go after you first. This is really frustrating. How much? That is 20 ducats worth of loot, so we're going to go and take that. I'm not going to take that just yet because we will need to core these provinces that we're about to get. Have I had any cores expire in the Mamluks' land? I have, so I can get another few. Or rather, get some back. What's it called? Words are hard. Our truce with the Mamluks is actually almost up, so realistically we can go straight into a war with them. Is that scholar still available? No, administrative tech cost is not available at the moment. Oh, this is just getting silly now. Come on, just peace out, please. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to do something like this. So, Amman would go... No, that's fine. Cede it all to me. I'm just going to have to get that in another war. Which is... I mean, it's fine. It's certainly not ideal. Theoretically, these guys should have not... Oh, I was going to say they shouldn't have much unrest, but I mean, it's mainly the... Oh dear, Hormuz aren't pleased. It's mainly my war exhaustion that's causing all the unrest. Let's, while those other ones are coring, let's convert some religions. I'll keep my troops down here because they're going to be needed when these guys start rebelling. Amman is no longer a valid rival. That's fine. That means I should get another one. Hormuz, I think. Because Hormuz have, they broke the alliance. That's fine. So let's get a spy network going in Hormuz. And they are allied to the Mamluks and Ajam. So that's not ideal. So what I'd probably like to do... that looks good. Mercantilism for 61. Even though, you know, we're in debt. But let's ignore that. Probably going to have to go to war with Hormuz via the Mamluks. I suppose, actually, Ajam... It looks like the Timurids are sort of fighting back. So maybe that won't be such an issue. Like... having Ajam, because if Ajam get their butt kicked, then who are the Ottomans at war with? Knights, Milan, Ansbach, Augsburg, and Burgundy. Okay. Lose some prestige, please. Don't want national unrest. I am tempted to get a stability. Get 1 stability, please. Because it's not all that... I suppose the overextension is making it quite expensive. So is the religious unity. I will wait a little while, in which case. I think. So, some of our conversions are about to be finished. Really? We will receive 0.00 each month for a duration of 20 years. Talk about a... just laughing at us, to be honest. It's not really fair, is it? Ah, well. I mean, we're doing perfectly fine. I think we're going to lose a bit of money. We're going to have some... what's the word? We're going to have some loans to pay, but I think in comparison to what we actually took, that's fine. I'm not fussed about that. One of our advisors died as well, which will reduce the amount we're losing. Right, so 2 of our cores. Oh, the rest of our cores are finished. So let's get those going, and then the other provinces we took can be converted. Move towards legalism, please. We need some more money. And let's get these. Oh, that'll increase our income by quite a bit in that area. Who wants provinces? God, the emirs. Let us go and find out where it gives the most manpower. Predictably, places that I've probably already given to them. You can have that. Lemma's got that. Baghdad. No, that's merchant guilds. Oh no, they're happy actually. I only needed to give them 1 province. That's fine. They can live with it. The Omani separatists are almost certainly going to rise up fairly soon, so I'm not going to... And hopefully they'll arrive up in Muscat. So hopefully I'll be able to get rid of them, and then I can reduce my army maintenance, which will save a bit of money. Anytime now. Gold is a sign of ability. No, I want stability, please. Thank you very much. Oh, that was lucky. That was quite a big stack, actually. They crept up on me pretty fast. Right, wait until my army's refilled before attacking these guys. I've got a little while. There we go. Ta-da! And just like that, we don't have to worry about rebels anymore. So I'm going to wait until my army gets back to full size, and then I will reduce my army maintenance. And then land force limit modifier and land attrition will be our next ones. And tolerance of the truth faith. Oh no, will we get that as a result of that? Possibly. Which will then unlock an extra missionary. Cool. Cool, everyone's been converted. That is almost... Ta-da! That is back up to full strength. So we can do this, which means we're actually making money. Oh my god. Say it ain't so. So, let's make this into a state. Who wants it now? The Ulemma. Cool. So, let's go into our trusty province view and find out who makes the most money from tax. Ah, I had a feeling, yes. One of these provinces makes a lot of money from tax. So we will give this to the Ulemma. There you go. How much money are we making now? 2.66. Wow, we're practically rolling in it. I don't think we need this castle, because that's going to cost us money. It's not defending anything, to be honest, at the moment. Let us get some claims in Hormuz's territory. Have we got any more to get in? We do have some more to get here. Lovely. Any more in the Mamluk territories? No. Oh. Or maybe. Can we reach that? We need 40. Oh, actually, so we should get that. No. Oh, it's perfect timing. Okay, so you're at war with That's a little bit annoying. War with Tunis and the Ottomans. So hypothetically, let's have a look. Let's pull you back from dealing with them. Oh, actually, we haven't done it in a while, so I'm going to pull back both of my diplomats from building Yemeni spy networks and that jazz, and send one guy to improve relations with the Mamluks. Have I got another ally? Don't think I do. Tunis. Tunis might want to... Oh, they don't want to be an ally. I won't improve relations yet. Hypothetically, if we went to war, Hormuz, Algiers, and Yemen would join, so that is not a good matchup for us. So I'm obviously not going to declare war. I'm quite sad, actually, the Mamluks didn't... the Ottomans didn't ask me to join them. I suspect the reason they didn't is because... if you think about it, like, if I was to... If the Ottomans were in my position, like, they were in a war that had dragged on for ages, that had really high war exhaustion, if I tried calling them in, it would have been an automatic no. Maybe it works similarly for the AI, and that they're looking at me and they see, oh, you've got really high war exhaustion, so probably not going to join, so I'm not even going to bother asking. Maybe that's sort of the case. What would be lovely is if the Mamluk captured some of these provinces and then gave them to me. Because obviously there's only so many provinces they can actually get a core on themselves. Right, let's repay that. For the moment, we just sort of have to sit here and wait for our money to go back up again. One quite sucky thing. Oh, they cancelled our subsidies of 000. What we got here? Prestige per development from missionary. Okay, so I guess that means when I have got a missionary in a province and it is converting, for each point of development within that, I get 0.3 prestige while I'm converting. That might not be so bad. War score cost versus other religions. Minus 25%. So that is, I guess, once I've actually captured provinces. That's while I'm capturing provinces, I guess. So I'm actually quite like that one. It will make wars easier. Owns all Levantine provinces. That's not going to happen because the Levant is probably a lot of these areas as well, I suspect. Oh, well. Right, I'm going to end the episode here. Next episode, I don't know what we're going to do. We need to continue getting claims on Hormuz. We need to probably expand our army a little bit. I would quite like to go to war with Yemen at some point. They've only got Mamluks as their ally. So if the Ottomans join me, and certainly if... I mean, that might be a way of getting the Mamluks in again, actually. Is to... I don't know. But I suppose Ottomans wouldn't join me if I declared war on Yemen and grabbed the Mamluks in, because they'd have a truce. So for the moment, I think we're going to make sure we get our money back. We're going to probably just eye up Yemen for the moment. We'll look and see about getting maybe some new, not new allies, but additional allies. Hopefully Tunis, but I think they're a bit far away at this point. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Take care.